can be heroes.
We shall never surrender!
These Ukrainian women won gold at the Paris Olympics.
I'm fascinated by you. And I'm fascinated by anybody who does the kind of shit that you do.
The games show that people can do extraordinary things. Ukraine also shows us that the impossible is possible. The Ukrainian word for victory means overmight, or overcoming your limits. Yes, we can be free, even in the face of ballistic missiles. Yes, free people can resist one of the world's biggest armies. Yes, protests can turn dreams into reality. Yes, faith, family, and freedom can win. But, as for any Olympian, it's not easy.
Oh, we can be heroes. It's my life.
Final rule. It's called pet a cat when you encounter one on the street. And it's the most personal.
Jordan Peterson. Even as you cast Ukraine in a bad light, Ukrainians are living by your 12 rules every day. Stand up straight with your shoulders back. Treat yourself like you are someone that you care about. Make friends with people who want the best for you. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday. Do not let your children do anything that makes you dislike them. Set your house in perfect order before you criticize the world. Pursue what is meaningful, not what is expedient. Tell the truth, or at least don't lie.
That Ukraine has immense petro resources of its own, particularly around the Caspian Sea and in the Northeast.
Assume that the person you are listening to might know something you don't.
Some evidence that you're ignorant. You just told me how I'm wrong.
Be precise in your speech.
It's war against the demons that enslaved Russia.
Do not bother children while they are skateboarding. Pet a cat when you encounter one in the street.
It's my life. It's now or never. I ain't gonna live forever. I just wanna live.
Ukraine's Azov Brigade, the Cajun Navy of Europe.
A country boy can survive. Country folks can survive.
When hurricanes strike Louisiana's swamps, good people get in their boats to rescue those in need.
People are screaming for help.
This informal alliance is known as the Cajun Navy. When trouble arises, how people respond defines them. Acts of valor can redeem anyone. Ukraine's Azov Brigade was born from the same principle. In 2014, Ukrainians filled the streets until the pro-Kremlin regime fled. Ukraine had won its freedom. The all-powerful state was broken. Furious, Russia tried to seize Ukrainian cities, including Mariupol, the city of Mary, on the Sea of Azov. Citizens, from football hooligans to intellectuals, united to protect their city. Later that year, Azov formalized and became an elite part of Ukraine's defense, still drawing from citizens dedicated to faith, family, and freedom. Azov, the Cajun Navy of Europe.
There was the great crisis between the White Spare of Fatima and the Red Spare of Moscow.
This is a story of angels and demons, good and evil, nuclear threats and resilient people.
So this war is war against the demons that enslaved Russia.
And maybe of UFOs and aliens. Putin often threatens nuclear war whenever Ukraine seems to have the advantage. And strangely, more and more media and military experts are noting the presence of UFOs near nuclear facilities. In a bizarre moment from already bizarre Washington, Congress in January 2024 held a closed-door hearing on a growing public concern. Are there aliens in America? We were told that they weren't so much aliens, but rather interdimensional beings.
Those were interdimensional beings.
And Putin lover Tucker Carlson was strangely cackling after his visit to Moscow. He said maybe the UFOs are demons.
Fair amount of evidence that they're not aliens. They've always been here. And I do think it's spiritual.
But many American veterans who have encountered UFOs suggest that these might be forces of good, trying to stop nuclear war. We don't know what's up. But here in Kyiv, The city proclaims the patronage of Saint Michael the Archangel, the great defender of good versus evil.
We are Ukrainians. Of course we always wear body armor. We are Ukrainians. Of course we drive armored vehicles. We are Ukrainians. Of course we can survive without electricity. We are Ukrainians. Of course we are skilled in weapons. We are Ukrainians. Of course we're all incredibly grateful for all your support.
Are you outraged about what happened to Angela Carini at the Paris Olympics? Well, what about Russia, Hezbollah, Hamas, Beijing, Iran, and Venezuelan are all regimes who murder and persecute women every day. The tyrants pretend they are the victims, even as they send ballistic missiles, bullets, or tear gas upon women and children. Just look at the women and children who Putin's massive army have bludgeoned. Why is everyone so quiet about the real shit?
Which side are you on? Well, I know which side are you on?
We invite you to follow our channel, the only American show reporting live from Ukraine every day.